Hey guys, how are you doing? And welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be discussing why it is the best time to be a PC gamer right now. There's so much freaking bullshit going on in the console market right now, I cannot even fucking believe it. Like the launch of the Xbox Scorpio, even though the console might be fucking powerful and shit, it's still the games that make a console. It's not the fucking graphics, because if you want graphics, you just fucking buy a PC. That's the general norm, and it always will be. There will not be a console that ever, like in the fucking history of gaming, will fucking surpass a PC. It's absurd to think about it. The first reason is that you buy a console for the exclusives. Okay, I was exclusively a console gamer, like before I started playing the PC, which was this year. So I started playing the PC because I bought the Xbox One on launch date, by the way. It fucking sucked. You had to be connected on the internet for the whole time. It's fucking absurd, okay? The games were shit because there were no good exclusives. Sony had all of them basically. And the problem with the console is that I bought the Xbox One so that I could play Halo, because for the previous two generations, that is the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 generation, I exclusively bought the Sony consoles. And the problem with Xboxes was that the games were too sort of multiplayer focused, and I usually prefer single player campaigns that are actually good, so I stay away from Call of Duty. And the main reason I bought a PS3, by the way, was because I wanted to play fucking God of War, Uncharted, and The Last of Us. These were good games. Xbox surely had Halo 3 and maybe Halo 4. I don't know a lot about those things because I haven't played those games basically. So that's the reason. And this console generation is focusing on the graphics and nothing else, which is basically fucking absurd, because if you want graphics, you buy a PC, as I said earlier. You don't buy a console. Okay? So the problem is that PS4 is basically remastering all the good games from the PlayStation 2 era. Like Shadow of Colossus got a remaster, God of War 3 got a remaster, Uncharted Collection got a remaster, and many other games. Final Fantasy 7 is getting a remaster. You see, these are awesome games, but they are basically PlayStation 2 games that you're selling to people again. And PC has way better exclusives. Like, you see Overwatch on PC and on console. Even though it's not an exclusive, Overwatch gets PTR, and the better content comes onto PC first and then onto consoles. Consoles are basically shit for first-person shooters, because when I started playing a PC, I felt a lot more accurate with a mouse and a keyboard than I did with a controller. Yeah, you do have the freedom of the left analog stick, but I don't think that's enough to compensate for like the aim assist that you need to have on consoles. The second reason is free online play. Why the fuck do I need to pay for my online services? Like, Steam gives it to you for free, and you pay to Sony and Microsoft thinking that you get some fucking benefits out of paying them, but it's not the case. The servers, which people think are being hosted by Microsoft or Sony, are actually being hosted by the game developers themselves. It's not Microsoft or Sony. They just take your money for literally nothing. Okay? Online play should be free. This is stupid if you pay for online play. And you should never do that, okay? The third point is generally, like, PCs and consoles both get bugs in games. It's no longer the case that consoles games used to be perfect out of the box like it was in the PS2 era, because there were no updates, and you could not release updates to the public because there was no widespread internet connection. And PCs, like for example, the Prey got released recently on PS4 and Xbox One and the PC, and after some time there was a patch that gave support for PlayStation 4 Pro consoles, and that basically made the game unplayable. The problem with that is that you cannot basically play the game right now just because this developer screwed up in some place. Okay, if this was the case on PC, okay, you could have fucking turned down the settings and there would be no stuttering. So it's pointless if you fucking you just stuck, man. If you like this video, subscribe and comment and like the video. Peace and thanks for watching.